Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Shadow of a Broker. This is Operation Shell Game, taken from the beta of Age of Rebellion. Hi, I'm the Shadow Cat, otherwise known as D, and I am the GM for this evening. So let's introduce the players today. We have Jeff.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm playing R0CK4, a large mechanical enforcer droid.
Okay. Who wants to be GM assistant today? Let's see. David.
Hi, I'm David. I'm going to be playing R2M5. He's a Rebel astromech droid that was designed with versatility and espionage in mind.
Cool. The gentleman who started this all off, Tommy.
Hi, I'm playing Ragash Vai. He is a former Imperial spy and now a loyal member of the Rebellion.
And last but not least, we've got Leslie.
Yes, I'll be playing Lee. Lee is an assassin who's more of a ranger right now.
Cool. Excellent. So, I do apologise about the music. New to all this. Okay, it is time of civil war throughout the galaxy. The outnumbered and outgunned Rebel Alliance battles the Galactic Empire. The Rebels have scored their first victory destroying the Death Star. Despite recent upheaval, the Galactic Civil War does not dominate the galaxy. So they say. The Rebel Alliance has discovered a plan by the Imperial Navy to test a new prototype starship. One that could decimate the Rebel fleet. Unable to allow the weapon to remain in the hands of the Empire, the Alliance deploys a team of operatives in an attempt to capture the prototype before it can be used against them. Basically, you were sent to a rendezvous with a transport ship. So I'm actually going to try and remember to move you guys. So we go to here. And you may notice. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Obligation, duty, and morality. Oh, what I like. Oh dear. So here we go. Okay, now then, does that hit anybody?
Give me a second. See, so 19 on obligation. Actually hits me. My contract into working for the broker, which is kind of weird. 100% sales over duty, and 30% for morality. 30% hits the balance point.
Okay.
So I think, not sure, but I'm fairly certain we resolved that the contracted obligation in the RPOL. Right, Tommy? Thought we did.
Yeah, so I forgot all the details, but I think that you're supposed to switch it to something else, but I can't recall this early in the morning.
Yeah.
It's in the thread somewhere, I think.
Yeah. I don't think we discussed what to switch it to. But I can lump it. You know what? I know what I'll do. I'll lump it into my contract into the Rebellion to bring in Imperial trophies.
Okay.
I'm just putting it at 9. And then I'll just... Yeah, so...
Yeah.
And that works out a bit. It fits a bit better with the mission as well.
So, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You were sent to rendezvous with an Alliance transport, so basically the Sunflare took you there, dropped you off. Oh yes, and don't forget to adjust your strain accordingly. So basically, whoever was piloting the Sunflare has basically dropped you off there. You've met up with the captain, and he's basically transporting you to the base. Oh, and before we go on, if you would like to click the third tab on the right, you will notice a player card. And it is Dara's. She's here to help you today. Yeah.
When you say third tab to the right, I'm not sure what.
It is the one that says journal on the
In roll 20, the handout.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So she's here to help you today. Don't know why this is small, but anyway, she is there to help you when needed. Okay? Okay. Anyway, it takes a 2-hour trip to get you to a Titan base. That's your Rebel transport. And 2 hours. Oh, yeah. How do you take this 2 hours, this 2-hour trip?
So I just want to make sure I got everything clear. We were at our base, or got some information that that the Empire has a new secret weapon that could pretty much wipe out the fleet, and we're there to capture it. Correct?
Yeah, it's a prototype.
Okay. A prototype. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a prototype, basically a test bed thingy.
So it's just a 4-man team. I mean, well, 5-man team. We're not getting any assistance from the rebels or anything like that.
You may do.
They want us to infiltrate this Imperial base?
Yes.
Okay, so Ragesh would make sure to bring along some spare ISB uniforms, stormtrooper uniforms, just in case. Things like that. So part of the trip is just him just going over the details and reminding people how to act as these disguises that were, well, yeah. I'm just trying to think of a good alibi, though, when we get there. Like, hi, we're inspectors. We've done that so often, so I don't know.
Right. Do we have an alibi? Did they give us one, or would you just have to come up with one?
Yeah. Well, you obviously got to go to a meeting first, obviously, so.
Oh, we're going to a meeting with the rebels first.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the trip to Titan Base takes about 2 hours, and obviously I was just giving you a bit of time to, cool your heels, chat amongst yourselves, and do more or less what you normally do, on your trip.
Lee would basically be playing with his one of his pig rats and just checking his weapons. Getting ready for this trip.
How well do they breed?
They breed pretty quickly, but he just only has just the one right now. So.
Okay. Right. Male or female?
It could be this is a female.
Okay, roll me another force die. Okay, it's definitely not pregnant or heavily pregnant and about to drop, so you're lucky. Okay, yeah, the trip takes you about 2 hours. Anything else you guys want to do, Tommy?
Nope, can't think of anything. I mean, just looking forward to the rebel meeting.
Okay, rocks powered down, and R2 is probably, I don't know, probably conserving energy as well. Needs a better battery.
And we're pretty sure that this is, I mean, where we're going is how can I say, a secure location. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is very, very secure. It is. You have a secure location. As you drop out of hyperspace, the transport uh, heads through an astrofield. God. I only have one glass today. Anyway, yeah, heads through into an asteroid field and seems to be getting pretty close to one of the asteroids. And a voice from the cockpit goes, "Okay, you guys, nearly there. Get yourselves ready."
Okay, yeah, we'll gather our things and ready to get ready to dock.
Okay, as you disembark, your senses are assailed by the typical conditions of a hangar bay. Obviously, you've got force fields and gravity generators going, as well as oxygen recyclers as well. There are workers and droids scurrying in every direction. Another for light freighter, 4X-wings, a woman with a data pad is a woman is looking at a data pad as you step down. She looks and goes, "So, everybody here?"
Yep.
Yep, all accounted for.
Okay, I'm Lieutenant Shara, a logistics officer. You've got a briefing in about 10 minutes, but I'd bet my pay that it's going to be at least half an hour before the brass is ready in the meantime. I'd say get yourself some food, grab a rest or a shower in the barracks, or whatever, just stay out of the way.
All right, Roger that.
As you know, logistics officers are responsible, for moving things from place to place. Knows a little about the reasons why. So she can provide normally a lot of information about the base, although not under any circumstances provides the system's location unless she's instructed to do so by a superior. And she just carries on going about her duties. Okay, so whereabouts are you guys heading?
Oh,
Hmm. Y'all want to check out the armory, or we just have 30 minutes to burn? Is that correct?
Give or take.
Yeah, check out their weapons, or maybe I don't know, maybe.
Ragesh will go to the mess hall actually, and I like to do a perception check of, you know, I'm going to try to be as inconspicuous as possible and just see what sort of tidbits of conversation I hear from people.
Sure. It's going to be 2 purple, 1 red for your perception.
All right. Nope.
Now you just hear just massive voices, everyone talking at once with quite a few conversations going at once.
Okay, while he was doing that, I would probably go to see what kind of weapons they are having or what kind of armor they have, just to see how well they're stocking that department.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. There's a weapons range there. And they're just doing target practice and mock breaches.
Okay, I guess I'll join in some of the target practice and just look at, what kind of weapons is it just the standard issue that they have, or do they have any, prototypes here or something like that?
Give me a perception check. Same roll, 2 purple, 1 red.
Okay. 2 purple, 1 red. Perception. Let's see here. Where is that? That's cunning. Okay.
Yeah, nothing special. Just standard weapons. Some have silenced slug throwers, and you actually, as you're looking around, you actually bump into a Twi'lek, so that's what the threat is. Okay. She goes, hey, which way are you going?
Oh, sorry. Just was looking at the fine weaponry you have right here. I see that you've got some silencers on these guns right here. May I give it a try?
Yeah, you can. Be careful. Okay, that'll be a ranged light, which is going to be 3 purple and 1 red.
Okay.
And I'm going to say add a setback to that.
Add a setback to it?
Yeah.
What's the setback coming from?
It looks heavy. But when it gets into your hand, it takes you a while to adjust to it because it's a bit heavier than you thought it would be.
Okay. And it's range light?
Yeah.
Alright. So this is Lee just checking it out, making sure it's, usable and all that kind of stuff. He's not firing the weapon, but just checking it out.
Yep. Yeah. For threat now. What do you think could happen with that?
I don't know. Maybe there's something that as he's checking it out, there's something that got jammed in there or something like that in the weapon.
Yes, you're looking it over. Um, yeah, you think you may have actually pressed something you may not have, and she goes, "Hey, come on."
I will look at the young lady and I think I might have done something wrong here as I was checking this out. I kind of give it to her. Can you clear that debris that's in the chamber?
Oh, come on, you should. Uh, you're supposedly one of these high and mighty Black Ops guys, so you give it a go.
I mean, maintenance is just not my thing. Shooting is, but maintenance not.
Yeah,
But
but
sure, I'll try.
if you shoot it, come on, you got to at least know how to maintain the thing.
So, will it be the difficulty to try to clear this debris?
Um, I'm gonna say for purple. Have you actually? This is probably the first time you've held a slug thrower.
It's not the first time he's held. It's gonna be the first time he's held this one, but that's all he shoots is
Yeah.
like. So, what is it? We're gonna use mechanics.
Um. Yeah.
Okay, mechanics. So this is Lee, his feeble attempt to try to clear this slug thrower. He's kind of, he's not familiar with the gun, but we'll add another setback to it since it was one before.
Okay. She goes, "Oh, come on."
He's like I said, I'm familiar with my weapon. My weapon pretty much shoots straight. I just wanted to try out these, but it's no big deal. I feel
Yeah.
comfortable with mine.
Just come, give it here.
Yeah, he'll give it to her.
Okay, this is how you do it. She says, and, she, you know, strips up part in less time than it takes 2 heartbeats. And she goes, "Here you go, that's your problem." And it looks like that it was some food from your pig rats.
Figure out, yeah. That's a good one. While she's like working on this, I'll ask her, like, what kind of operations do y'all normally do out from this base? Do you have?
Okay, give me a 4 purple, 1 red charm check since you really, really ticked her off with the weapon.
Okay. This is him trying to give his best smile.
She goes, get out of there.
Okay. All right. After I get that, I guess I'm done. I'll go back and look for the crew.
Okay. Rock and R2, what are you guys up to?
Rock is probably waiting in the meeting room, just interested in what the brass has to say. He doesn't really have much to do around, or doesn't really want to do much around Titan Base. It's just another rebel facility to him.
R2 is probably just wherever the meeting is going to be at as well. Just he has no reason to explore. He's a droid. He's going to sit there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. A woman approaches you, Ragesh, and she goes, "I haven't seen you here before. Who are you?"
Classified operation. And I
Yeah.
give the
Guess
name
what?
of whoever brought us here.
Oh yeah. So you want the tour as well, then, do you?
Well, actually, I mean, Ragesh wouldn't necessarily want a tour. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Can I do a perception check on her? It just seems kind of weird that um, for operations like this, a lot of times they just want us in there and then out. So this seems a little bit
Yeah,
odd to Ragesh.
yeah, go for it.
Well, what's the difficulty?
Oh, sorry. Two purple, one red. Yeah, you actually notice, she seems well and truly organized. She's not the woman you met earlier, because she's on duty. She introduces herself as Dodger.
Okay.
Yeah, you also notice Lieutenant Pip's bars, whatever they have. Yeah, I'm Lieutenant Dawson. They call me Dodger. Anyway,
Quick question: what did I get for the triumph then?
um, ooh, I don't know. You tell me. What do you think?
Well, I guess I want to know if it's standard procedure to give people who are part of Black Ops tours like this.
Um, yeah, you also know this is part of the triumph as well. She's also wearing an insignia that is also part of Black Ops.
Oh, okay. All right, sure then. I'm like, all right.
Okay, yeah. She goes, well, obviously this here is the barracks. She points to the right, just down there where I believe that was your Zabrak friend.
And so once we get out of range of other rebels, I just say, so what did you really want to talk about?
No, seriously, I've just been told to give you a tour.
Okay.
Yeah, she just basically shows you, you know, barracks, chow room, weapons range, and as you're walking, she says, "Excuse me 1 minute." Puts her hand up to her ear, and she says, "Okay, they want you now." If you'd follow me.
Okay.
She leads you and your three teammates, well, your other teammates, to how does rock go places without standing? Yeah, um, yeah, yeah. They, yeah. So as you guys enter, the conversation dies down as Commander Emlek enters the room. He goes, "Take your seats, please." He says gruffly, "I have no time for socializing. However, it's only fair to inform you that you were not our first choice for this mission. Uh, Titan Base's Special Operations Team is missing in action, and none of our local assets are available. You're our last option, I'm afraid to say. We don't have the time to bring in outside operatives." He pauses and looks you over. This is likely not something you're accustomed to hearing. If you have concerns, now is the time to give them voice.
What was the what was the last mission and last communication that you had with the previous team?
Well, 4 months ago, an Imperial survey vessel stumbled across an Alliance safe world. Fortunately, there was a Spec Force team training there, and they captured the vessel before the planet's location could be compromised. They submitted a false report, and the ship was turned over to intelligence. Reports were failed to maintain the illusion, that the crew is still operating. And the last report places the ship relatively nearby and near enough to a neutron star to have sustained significant electronic damage. So if the ship were to appear at the Hammer and request repairs, it could not be unreasonable.
Oh, what's the Hammer?
Particularly if you have credentials. The Hammer, it is a Imperial station. And he walks around nonchalantly. He says, your mission is to infiltrate the Hammer and also discover the nature of the secret project there, which is of utmost importance. To discover the nature of Project Shellcracker and then steal the prototype. If taking it intact proves impossible, then you are authorized to destroy it at all costs. Whatever the outcome, we cannot permit this weapon of this nature, whatever the nature of this project, is to remain within the hands of the Empire.
So I guess you're assuming that your team is captured or dead, since you didn't mention them. We're just there to get this prototype and either capture it or destroy it.
Either capture it or destroy it. The team have gone dark. We have no idea if they're alive, if they're dead, or if they've been taken off world. Or off station, I should say.
Okay, and just so I understand you correctly, we have a ship and we're going to act like it's damaged and have someone send out an SOS. Is that what you're saying?
We have an Imperial shuttle. We have an Imperial Lambada class shuttle and a pilot if need be, and forged credentials that will allow you to successfully pass for an Imperial survey crew.
Okay.
And another voice speaks up. Also, Nightmare Squadron. will be on standby to serve as a proper escort if you get the prototype out of the station and out of range of its tractor beams.
Okay, so how big is this prototype, or whatever we're getting?
Unknown at this time. We have no idea on the size. We have no idea about its capabilities. All we know of is what we have just told you.
Okay. Hmm. Well, let's look at these uniforms and credentials that you're about to give us.
Well, we're going in as a survey team. Yeah. So basically, as a survey crew, question of equipment will be Imperial survey officers. They rarely carry military grade equipment beyond standard issue sidearms. Actually, could Rakesh make me a 3 purple warfare check, please?
All right.
And you are going to probably ask, yes, you can use your ranks in contribution base
Okay.
as boosts.
Let's see. I just need to double check my contribution. Okay, it's 3. Okie doke.
Okay, it's interesting. Um, yeah, basically they carry large kits, supplies for wilderness explorations, and that's all you can remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So, um, so the designation of the vessel that was captured is the Emperor's Vision. So that is your way in. So basically, you've got all your equipment. Actually, you guys, RP, how you get yourselves sorted?
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's just a standard mission. We check over our forged identities, get into the right frame of mind, and then head out.
Yep, sounds pretty easy.
So do we have like a plan or course of action for like what we're doing once we get there? I mean, I know we're supposed to get the ship and get it out, but have we really thought that through?
Well, I mean, this is one of the things that we don't know very much at all, so we just need to have that plan's going to have to come once we actually get there and get the lay of the land.
All right. Well, I do remember hearing about tractor beams. It does sound like those should get shut down
Hmm.
at some point. So we can probably put that on the checklist.
I guess for Lee, since because you said something about standard weapons, correct?
Yeah, standard issue weapons and equipment, like scanning gear, um, blaster pistols, and the like.
All right. For his 38, he'll just break it into the parts.
Okay. Uh, Tommy, since your character was Imperial,
Hmm.
um, give me a 3 purple warfare check, please. This is for the station. Okay. Right, the hammer. Okay, it is positioned in a minor system an hour or two off of the Corvus system, for which this sector is named. The station plays a major role in supplying smaller capital ships from the Corva fleet, which is stationed just far enough out of the way to prevent further congestion of the Corva system. In addition to its value for supply, the hammer is also a training facility for pilots, and the nearby asteroid belts are notoriously stable and allow for certification for high-speed, close-quarters ship combat. That's what you can remember. Okay. So, as you are heading there, or about to head off, who's piloting?
Let's see here. Lee would have just 4. Does anyone else have better than that?
When you say four, just four greens?
Yep, just 4 green.
All right, Ragesh will pilot then. He's got five.
All right, sounds good.
If you want, you can have R2 help. He has at least one rank in there, so you could use,
Well,
I
for
guess, like,
piloting, I
is
could be
that like,
wrong, but I think it's that's when you would do co-pilot. You can't actually do like skilled assistance on a piloting check.
right, okay. I guess I can help
Um,
co-pilot or astrogate, whatever you want.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, give me an astrogation check as well.
That is astrogation or computers or either or.
I'd say either or.
Okay, because I wasn't sure because I thought you could do it either way. My computers is just significantly better.
Well, I mean,
That'll
you would
be
still need to. If it's an astrogation check, it needs to be astrogation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Astrogation is the skill. Okay. I'll do that. That's fine. Yeah, what's the difficulty?
3 purple.
Alright. 3 purple. And... Oh, I have no idea why I have a dark side point in there. Ignore that.
I didn't know
Okay.
R2 was force sensitive.
Whoa. Has he got a Jedi's brain in there somewhere?
No, I think I just forgot to click the reset after each roll, and that was from when I rolled Destiny.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's a Jedi's heart.
Yep,
Okay.
keep it in one of my my little slots, just jammed in there.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Now getting there. Okay, cool. Give me a 4 purple piloting check, please. But I'm going to be mean on this one. I'm going to flip. A threat. You didn't succeed.
Oh, we should have had R2 co-pilot for that.
I
Or
can
we
roll a
would have.
co-pilot.
So, can we see if
What's
he
the
can?
It's just been a minute since I did anything spaceshipy, so you tell me how that works.
Yeah, it's an average piloting space check, and then if you're successful, you'll be able to get rid of that red. So then I can re-roll a purple for that
Alright,
to make you
so
better.
average piloting space, that's 2 purple, right?
Uh huh.
And just because I don't want to mess this up, I will upgrade mine.
All right, cool. I'll re-roll a purple, or I'll roll a purple, and if this is anything better than 2 failures, then I actually succeed. So let's see. Yeah.
Just a little extra threat.
hmm So it's 2 successes and 2 threats.
Okay. The blue clouds, as you make the jump, it takes you, a couple hours to get there. And obviously, your other guys are prepping your stuff. Anyway, the blue clouds of hyperspace drops away, replaced by white stars that streak into view. In the distance, a hammer-shaped station hangs in orbit around a bluey-grey planet. The ship jumps into life. Attention, unidentified vessel. You are not scheduled to arrive in this system. Maintain your present course and identify yourself immediately or face a military censor.
This is the Emperor's Vision Survey Team.
Attention, Emperor's Vision. Transmit your clearance codes, please.
All right, transmit them over.
A couple minutes pass. Attention, Emperor's Vision. Your transmitted credentials have been confirmed. You will follow the transmitted heading and dock at Imperial Station Hotel Mikey 7-Romeo, where your physical credentials will be examined. If all is in order, you will be permitted to effect repairs as needed to continue your mission. The sterile message carefully omits what may happen if your credentials cannot be validated, although you can easily imagine exactly what that outcome may be. Yeah, it would help, wouldn't it, if I actually moved you guys over to here? Wouldn't it? I do apologize, gentlemen.
No worries.
Yeah, so ignore that ship in there. That's more or less exactly what the station looks like. And I bet you guys were thinking, what the hell is she thinking? We can't see bugger all. Can you move that out of the way? Can you see everything okay in there?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 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 The initial stage of the insertion goes easily as expected. Alliance intelligence. Yeah, military intelligence. Nice oxymoron. Tends to do very well with forged credentials. After all, hey, this is no exception. Now the difficult part of the mission, the one dependent upon you guys. Okay, there's a loud series of metallic thuds as the station's tractor beam deposits your vessel on the deck of the hangar bay. From the viewport, you can see a trio of other vessels, 2 light military freighters and a diplomatic shuttle of some sort. The hiss of the exterior door seems loud, and the men waiting for you at the bottom are exactly what you would expect to see in an Imperial facility. The officer glances at his datapad and looks at you in a very distracted manner. Imperial Survey Vessel ISV-7X8. You're a little far away from your normal rounds, aren't you?
We had a run-in with some pirates. Had to get off course.
Hangar logistics officer. Okay. Okay. Give me a 2 purple, 1 red charm or deception.
All right, it'll be deception. I mean, that's definitely a lie. So, you said 2 purple, 1 red.
Yes, please.
Sounds like child's play for Rogesh. And it is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. He hands you a single data pad that gives you the layout of the station as well as specifically, and it shows you what portions of the station you have access to.
Okay.
Layout of the hammer is somewhat simplistic given its older model and limited function. However, there are 3 levels of security clearance with regard to you guys. There's low, medium, and high security. Low security areas do not have regular security details and are accessible by more or less anyone. Medium security areas can be accessed by you, but requires you to show show them your credentials each time you enter and exit. Also, the officer hands back your documents. Very well, he says, his tone remaining dissented. Your vessel will be processed as soon as it can be worked into the duty roster. Droid queues will complete diagnostics within 48 hours, and at which point the actual repairs should be completed shortly thereafter. You're being issued 72-hour level 1 security passes. You will have access to all the common areas of the station, and you have temporary quarters assigned. Any failure on your part to adhere to security restrictions will result in disciplinary action and insubordination charges. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Okay.
Also, I hand off the data pad to R2 so that he can, do his thing with it. And I do that in
All
full
right.
view. It's not like it would be a secret. I mean, people hand off stuff to their astromechs all the time.
Okay.
I can handle that.
One thing. Your droids, are they fitted with straining bolts?
Of course. I'll flip a destiny point to say that we put fake restraining bolts on them earlier.
Well, actually, they can be real restraining bolts because R2 and I each have escape circuits.
Oh,
So-
You may have an escape circuit, but my discipline is still very, very
It's
crappy.
fine. The escape circuit makes it a 1 difficulty check.
And
So it's
I
an
have
easy check.
1 dice to go against that.
So you got a 50-50 shot. You're still fine. So Rock will just move his cloak and show that there's a large restraining bolt on his chest.
Why is this droid dressed?
Oh, his creator was a very quirky individual. We liberated this one off of another pirate ship, not the one that chased us most recently, but this was the guard droid, and he's been very useful. But one of the quirks was he likes to wear a cloak.
Have you ever thought of getting his memory wiped?
We actually did think about that, but unfortunately, with his guard capabilities, we didn't want to hamper with that at all. He wears a cloak. It doesn't really matter.
Well, droids and their quirks. Very well. Dismissed.
All right, thank you very much. Snap off a salute and walk away.
Damn. Trust me and my forgetfulness. It's okay, guys. I had some really cool things ready, and I just keep forgetting to move everyone across. Yeah, all these pages, and I just don't. And I forget to do everything. I forget things. Oh, bear with me 2 seconds. Get rid of that one. Okay. So what do you think? Okay. Okie dokie. So that is the freight hangar bay that, more or less you came in. Right. Yeah, that's hangar bay docked in. Okay, so plans. Yeah, yeah. So basically, they gave you your passes and so on and so forth. So basically, it's like those clip-on ones that you wear when you're visiting, I don't know, offices and such like, for fire safety.
Hmm?
Lee would probably look at the guys and be like, where do we want to go to first? Some place where maybe R2 could.
Oh, actually, that's a really good point. What David just said. David, you should speak up on that point.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to put the idea out there, see if anyone was up for it. But I wanted to see if we couldn't slice into the pad to increase our security clearance from like 1 to 3 or whatever it is we need.
Um. Okay. Um. I'd say.
Oh, and if I need to, maybe I could get Rokesh to like give me the codes that might actually work for this, so I don't make up something faulty and weird.
Sure, I will definitely give Unskilled assistance.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 purple, and I am definitely going to flip.
Okay, so 3 purple, 1 red versus my computer's check. I think a data breaker would probably apply to this, maybe? Let me go look. Okay, try. Equipment, gear, I have so much. Made 2 computers checks to slice any computers. Data pads count as computers, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 skilled unskilled assistant from Rogesh. I can't flip for the destiny point. No setbacks. I don't have any sort of special slicing gear. That's the next thing I'm going to craft. Ish. Maybe it was rough on me, I guess. Strain.
Yeah, take those as strain, and you get the multi-pass.
Great. That was a lot of successes.
Absolutely, can't fault you with those successes. So it's definitely the Leilu's multi-pass.
All right. Well, hopefully that can get us through the door to where we need to go to. Do we know what we're looking for and where it is?
No.
Not offhand, no.
Well,
But I mean, we might as well get to the highest security level area and just, that's got to be where it's at, and possibly.
Yeah, maybe Rogesh can schmooze someone that's telling him. Or is that Gristle that does the schmoozing? I can't remember if you're charming or not.
Oh, I mean, he's charming enough. I mean, not Gristle level, but
Both are equally charming.
More charming than Rock?
I don't know.
Something like,
yeah,
can you smell what the rock is killing?
But yeah, I like the idea of let's just head to the highest security clearance area we can get, because that's where they keep all the fun toys.
I'm surprised we haven't started making more like Rock wrestler jokes now with him. Just like, can you smell what the Rock is killing? Like, why has that never come up before?
Rock doesn't really cook much.
That's why we said killing.
Oh, well, he's trying to do less of that now as well.
The Jedi are getting to you.
They are.
All right, it's okay.
Turn your back on them.
You can just dump all your murderous rage programming into R2. He'll just be the angriest astromech ever.
Okay. Yeah. Where you are, this bay is large, and you've got basically approximately 48 hours to, for the droid's findings to be analysed by the Imperial technician. And at some point, they will realise the damage to your survey vessel was actually deliberately done.
I mean, if we're worried about time, maybe R2 could always try and get them to move the ship down the queue a little bit further. But I don't think 48 hours is going to be even needed.
Yeah, we probably don't need that much.
Well, you can if you like.
I think we'll save that if we start running out of time. Don't want to run the risk of getting caught.
Okay. Okay, so what you guys gonna be doing?
Go into the highest level security area.
Okay. 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 On the data pad, as you go around, you notice on there that there's, security, detention, etc.
That might be worth looking into to see if those rebels are actually here.
That's another good idea, R2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that stuff.
And don't forget Mr. J. Okay, so you follow the corridors indicated by the data pad. You find the actually, give me a survival check.
What's the difficulty?
Obviously,
That sounds like it might be Lee.
I would say 3 purple.
So,
'Cause
how is this a
is
survival check on a station? I'm just curious.
so I'm just thinking, it's a big station.
Okay.
You could get turned around.
All right, and sorry, David, you said something?
No, I think I was just saying it sounded like maybe a job for Lee, but I don't know who's got the better survival. I just remember he said he was a ranger type.
Yeah, what is your survival, Lee?
It'll be 2 yellows. Do we get a boost because we have a map? Maybe 2 or 3 boosts because we do have a map?
Yeah. What is Lee dressed in?
The uniform that he was given.
Yeah. As for survival, Ragesh has 3 yellows, 2 greens.
Okay. I
Wow.
guess I'll just give you a boost then.
Okay. Do you want to take those as strain? But bear with me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you come out of one of the turbo lifts. Your choice, really. This is the detention level. That's the main security hub.
This whole floor is just
This whole
the.
part is the security detention area. Well, this is the start of it.
Leave it to the Imperials to need this much prison space.
Okay. Um, yeah, let's take a look. How many people are around? Both
Um,
guards and can we see
oh
into
yeah.
like the cells? Is it just force fields or?
Uh, these aren't actually cells. This is just basically the office area.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this is a high security area. Yeah, this is a very high security area. Yeah.
That's an idea.
The Kaiser Chiefs.
I was just thinking maybe if he really gets down to it, if we locate the objective and happen to find the rebels, we could just open all the cells, and then before we, actually go get the ship, we tell them like, "Hey, go meet us in this area if they can get to it," and then when we're ready to leave, we'll open all the cells and maybe lock all the riot gear up so that they troopers might have to cut through the door to get to it, so that we don't actually run the risk of people dying.
Oh
Good
no, I mean I'm
idea.
sure people are going to die, but it's still a good plan.
I mean, not as many
Yeah.
people dying.
More Imperials than people who aren't.
It's a coin toss. Whoever, what you find in an Imperial prison, whether they're actually going to be bad people or not. This is just an idea. This is just something we could put on the back burner if need be.
Something we should try to set up.
Didn't think it would be such a popular idea.
Well, I mean, it works. It works on a lot of levels because it's not only is it a base wide distraction, it gives enough chaos for us to move around freely. It gives the rebel prisoners enough chaos to move around reasonably freely, and it ties up pretty much all of the Imperial uh, forces here. The only thing I would add is trying to lumping in a way to sort of hamper their communications, their outward communications. They can't call for help.
That's easy enough. Just throw that onto another check. But I still think we should find out where the tractor beams are, because it'll be a really short trip out of here if we don't shut those down.
Yep, definitely. So you have Rock's full support in this plan. You are now the smartest droid he knows.
I've always been the smartest droid you know. Alright, so I guess did we want to see if we can't find the prisoners? I don't assume that most people just let an astromech plug into the wall
Right.
and not get suspicious.
Well, Actually, we have the security. We have the security credentials. We might be able to.
Well, just because we have the credentials doesn't mean we have a reason to.
Right.
I mean, if y'all want to come up with the bluffy lying part, that's you go for it. You plug me into the machine, I will work my mecha magic, but you just got to get me to can't say that without being perverted. An open terminal.
I mean, as a distraction, I do have a pig rat. I just don't know if we want to play that pig rat card yet. So.
Just gonna release the pig rat. I don't know if that'll be as distracting as the base wide riot, but I still like the idea.
Just so that you can plug in.
Oh, a smaller distraction before setting up a bigger distraction. I like it.
I mean, that's just one idea. I mean,
that is a good idea.
Yeah, I like it.
If
okay, so I guess Lee is just going to go to maybe a place. He's going to communicate with this pig rat to be a distraction. He's going to set it off. Maybe I don't know where exactly we are, but maybe go in the corner somewhere. What number are we on this map?
I have an idea.
Okay.
So do we have like a free portable like comm link? So I'm thinking is if we take the comm link, we put it on an open, like just an open channel, we tape it to the back of the pig rat, then let the rat loose in the ventilation system. So because Imperial security is going to immediately pick up that there's an open signal broadcasting from the base, but it's going to be moving around through the ventilation system, so they're going to have a dickens of a time tracking it down. You might lose the rat, but it will definitely send enough people into an absolute tizzy. Plus, it gives Ragesh, it really gives us as inspectors for this incredibly classified project to then harshly critique the people at the base about what are you doing, why are you letting someone openly broadcast from this base, so we can then assume a higher role of authority there because we are a direct line to main Imperial.
Okay, he doesn't have a problem with that. He will find. He said some kind of comm or something like that.
Yep, just a simple like short range or like a little comms device.
R2, you need to do something to this before I put it to my pig rack here.
Encrypt the crap out of it.
Encrypt the crap out of it. All right.
Yep.
Encrypting the crap.
Just open broadcast on an encrypted channel. Like, just pick a random one and encrypt it because it's going to drive these guys insane.
Okay. Cool. Difficulty for that?
4 purple.
Shit, son. Okay.
And I flipped.
All right. And you're flipping. All right. I'll let us build up some light side points. I think I got this. Barely.
But you got it.
Getting crap encrypted out of it.
All right. Let me just flick it on, tape it or strap it to the rat.
Yeah. Go ahead and.
Space tape.
Is he big enough to fit in the air vents, or do we have to place him in the air vents?
You'd probably have to place him, but that's not difficult at all. You just ask for a restroom, and you go to the restroom, and you find the vent, and you just put him in there, and you tell it to scurry about.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Lee's taking orders from the big tall droid. He's giving out these great ideas. So yeah, he'll find a secluded, restroom, and we'll go ahead and put it in there and tell this pig rat to stay away from everybody, that they're trying to get you. But I believe in you. I believe in you. You can make it. You can do it. So
So I had another idea that I wanted to just throw out there that I don't know if it would work, but I want to see what everyone thinks. Once I get into the security system and maybe find these see if the rebels are even still here and or alive, would it be possible to leave like a back door into the system that I would be able to activate remotely? So that way I don't need to come all the way back here to, start a riot. Is that a possibility? Because I remember something about back doors and the whole slicing thing.
Tommy, do you remember offhand where the slicing rules are? Because I'll look that up.
Special modifications?
Yeah, special modifications. Bear with me 2 seconds. I was going to say, do you guys want to take a bit of a break?
I think I got 2 hours before I got to call it quits.
Okay.
But I think if you don't think it'll take that much longer, then yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see. I need to go to my drive. Okay, it's still saved there. Yeah, there you go.
Right, special modifications, slicing rules. Okay, slicing encounters, page 86.
I'm looking it up now. I have it open.
I think we all are.
Back doors.
Lockdown.
Page 90.
Ah, here we are.
You said time when subfriends of backup based on skill familiarity, or the character might have to make a hard computer check to find it. Yeah, you should be able to. If you're in the system, you should be able to make a back door, but it would take either a little bit of time, or you'd have to make a hard computers check at set intervals to find it. But if you place it that day, you should be able to figure out where it is. It says a skilled defensive slicer might be able to find a backdoor in a matter of days rather than weeks or months. So if you're setting a backdoor in the system, it might be found people if there's another slicer or someone else running the computer system that might be trying to find it. But it says they might be able to find it in a matter of days rather than like weeks or months. So
we're going to be out of here in at least 2 days.
Well, we're going to be out of here soon, much sooner than that. But yeah, so if you're in the system, you're able to do it. It's just I would say it's going to be a hard or probably a hard computers check to find it when you need it. Probably with setbacks if you're doing it remotely.
Yeah, I'm just trying to set something up so that I'd be able to activate it from anywhere in the station.
Yeah.
Cool.
Even if I had to do it from another terminal, that way I didn't need to be directly located here. Just set a back door so that it can be accessed anywhere in the station.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah. So just set that up now. I like the slicing rules now. That's great. I can do a thing. Alright, so Pig Rat gone. I guess wait for the chaos to ensue. And then we take over and plug me in.
Doesn't Lee need to make a roll for that, for communication?
Yeah, sure. What you want the difficulty to be?
I'll say choose your own.
Okay. We'll make it hard. What you want to be? Discipline or survival for the check?
I will say survival with a flip.
Okay. Alright. So this is Lee talking to his pig rat.
Pig Rat 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we will turn. Let's see, into two success. It'll just be two success.
Okay. Take those fetters strain.
We're going to turn the whole roll into two success. I'm going to use those white pips to make them
Okay.
advantages, and then an extra pip to make it another success. You know, maybe cut
Okay.
it. Maybe
So it
cut
sounds
it.
like he's wiping the threat and giving himself another success.
Yep. Fine. Okay. So you what more or less tell it to what play
Scurry
Going to
briskly.
tell it
run.
to cause
Like
mayhem and just to run for your life. You know, just go through. You know, you basically are a distraction, and just to go through here and just don't get caught.
okay. While you're doing that, also give me a two purple perception chest, please.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Perception is cunning.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. It gives you a look, but you can't read it, and it just goes, vanishes. It runs. But what I will do with that advantage, I will turn that into a memory for a little bit later on.
Okay.
Okay, so it's scampering around the system. Tunnels, ventilation shafts, turbo lift shafts, and it's just running free.
Wunderbar. Now, what is the Imperial's response to an outgoing encrypted comm signal running about their base?
You hear like pingings going off on different terminals, and also everyone give me a hard perception test, please.
Okay. This is going to be great.
Yeah. What was that? A hard perception, you said?
Yeah.
Brock cannot find his feet.
Or find his backside with his hands tied behind his back.
Now, just asking because I remember that I have gear that helps with that, but only situationally. Does this involve anything with movement or hidden enemies?
Not hidden enemies, but movement.
Okay, so I'll throw a boost on there, and because scanner stuff, and then my perception is going to be
Droid IC. Okay. Those of you who have threats, take that as strain. Yeah, you actually hear one guy go, "Why does this have to happen on my watch?" "Sir, we got a problem." "What is the problem, Jenkins?" We've got. You better come and have a look and see. Goes over. Oh, sorry. He actually goes over and says, "Oh, great. Who didn't inspect the bloody cargo on the last cargo transfer? We got bloody someone's messing around with the bloody thing. Bloody recruits. All right, get the search teams out. Find that bloody thing now." And everyone's just okay, I can now take you on to the next page. Yeah, it's just a major kerfuffle going around now. Everyone's moving around, distracted. Stormtroopers, lines of mice droids, other command, and other people now on alert, trying to find this signal.
Cool. R2, do your stuff.
I thought we needed to probably finagle our way to a terminal, finesse. Wait, what's the word I'm thinking of? Just charm, I guess. Just charm our way through a terminal or lie or something. Did we need to do that, or did they just abandon terminal?
Sorry?
I'm saying, do we need to lie our way to the terminal or something, or charm our way to the terminal, or did they just abandon terminal?
Someone looks over in your direction and goes, "Oi, you lot! What the hell are you doing over there? Standing around doing nothing. Come on, no lollygagging around this area. Come on, get that boy plugged in."
All right. Well, I suppose R2 will go try and plug in and find the intruder, quote unquote. So
Probably the music going around in the background, if there was some.
all right. Well, then instead of trying to find the intruder, since we are the intruders, I will see if I can't find any record or recollection of any of the rebels that may or may not have been captured while here. I'm guessing it'll probably be around a 4 diff check, given what some of the other examples for slicing into this kind of security would be.
Yeah. It is pretty high security.
Alright, so that's 4 yellow, 2 green. This is definitely going to get my boost from my data breaker. I'll increase it. Flip.
Ragesh,
Okay.
give an unskilled boost.
I'll take an unskilled boost.
Flip back.
Okay.
He goes, "Come on! Do you guys need another invitation?"
Okay. I'm working here.
Nice.
I'm working very quickly here. So is there any I guess that gets me past the security protocol.
Yep.
And do I need to, I guess, then disable security programs? I guess are we doing this a full security, like a full slicing and counter type thing, or not?
You're probably going to actually have to search the database for them.
Okay. Guess I'll have to. Yeah. All right. So what do you want me? What do you want to do? Just make another computer check with difficulty and all that.
Yeah, it's okay. Since you got in and completely smashed the where are we? Got you there. Yeah, you smashed through
Security program.
security programming with not even leaving a trace. Yeah, I'm gonna say formidable because you've got tons and tons of files of information.
What's formidable? Is that like 4 purple or 4
5
purple?
purple.
That's 5 purple because there's just so much information in
Okay.
in the database. You've got to go through, say, medical files.
All right. Well, I will take
but
2 strain. I'll take 2 strain. Use my implanted cyberjack to decrease the difficulty. Flip a light side point and upgrade my check.
Okay, and I'm definitely flipping back.
Okay. And let's see what I get.
Nice.
A lot of advantages.
Yeah. Yeah. You have, after a little while, you found the information on them. Do you want to create your backdoor with this, or do you want to wipe a lot of that strain? It's entirely up to you.
Say that again.
Do you want to create your backdoor into this with all that, with some of that advantage, and wipe some of that strain?
I would like to wipe some of that strain, yeah. Or would I have to make another roll for the back door then? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying this could be incorporated into this if you wish to use. Well, you got 9 advantage there.
Yeah, I would like to use what I have to get rid of the strain. So I'd have to use
Okay.
5 if I wanted to get rid of all my strain. Is that a thing I can do?
You can do that if you want to get rid of your strain. Then you're going to have to do your backdoor. Backdoor. What am I on about?
Yeah, I can do that. So that's another check for the back door?
Yep.
What's the difficulty on that?
Okay. Let's see what we're on. Page 90, wasn't it? Okay, that would be a hard computer check.
Hard computer check.
Yeah. And I'm gonna flip for that.
Okay, well, just so I don't leave you totally dry, I'll flip 2.
Or penniless.
And rolling.
Well done.
A triumph.
Okay.
Can I? You know what? I think I would like to use that triumph to just set it up so that I have like a direct remote signal, maybe linked to me, so that I don't have to worry about accessing it from a terminal without penalty or anything. Is that doable? Because my original plan was just set a backdoor so that it could be accessed from any terminal here. but I would rather just have a remote signal so that I could access it without going to a terminal if need be, and just have a giant kill switch.
A giant kill program, and you can just twist your head to activate it.
Yeah, sure. So is that a good one? Can I have that?
Yeah.
Not? Okay. Well then, I found the rebels. Here's their location. I've set up a back door. I can activate it remotely at any time. Just give me the word.
Okay.
It'll shut down all the cells.
And you also get them medical records when they more or less came in.
Okay, cool. I do have a significant amount of medical training.
Okay. Natus Breely, a former smuggler and bounty hunter. Breely is frighteningly intense and leads missions through a combination of raw charisma and complete intimidation. He is still mobile. You also get the location as well, obviously.
Well, that was the goal. I would hope I got that.
Yeah. Oh God,
else.
definitely. Yeah. You've also got their medical records, etc., and and it says, he's moving largely through sheer determination. Wetton Garn, a middle-aged human woman of unassuming appearance. Garn is the team's weapons specialist and is by far the most dangerous member of the team, regardless of circumstances. Her repeated attempts to escape have resulted in a number of vicious beatings, leaving her unable to walk under her own power. Leek Huron, a near-human male. Huron is the team's backup pilot and droid specialist. He has lost an eye during a particularly unpleasant interrogation and is probably the member of the team closest to the breaking point. Yotu is a Gotal conman who serves as the team's procurement specialist. Has not been treated kindly by the anti-alien, should we just call them space Nazis, Imperials. He is the most grievously wounded member of the team and is only barely conscious. Last but not least, there's Ty Breely, Nort's younger cousin, and the team's tech expert. Now, the Imperials at Hammer Station suspect that the young Breely may be force-sensitive and are holding him for an Imperial Inquisitor scheduled to arrive to collect him in about 3 days' time, and he is the least damaged of the team because of this.
Well, there you go, Ragesh. There's all the information. Next call's yours.
Well, I would say that let's find a way to communicate with them. That might be a little complicated without letting the Imperials know, but I'm sure.
Well, remember, there's a bunch of chaos going on right now. Maybe we could just slip in.
Sure.
Well, I guess I can take us to them if we need to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Since it's complete chaos down here. you doing the R2 shuffle as well? Okay, yeah, it's complete chaos. So you might be able to sneak in.
Okay. I mean, at this point, do you guys think it would be better if just Ragesh tried to sneak in? So it's just one person having to do that?
Probably, yeah. The rest of us can go try to find the ship.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Do you want me to upload their coordinates to your data pad?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. Science beaming. All right, here we go. Coordinates are yours.
Alrighty. Okay, what's the. I'll try to stealth in. What's the difficulty?
Um, I'm going to say, since it's complete madhouse, I am going to say choose your own difficulty.
Alright. I'll make it daunting. And I will use Master of Shadows to lower the difficulty, but I'm still choosing daunting. Just keep that in mind. And I'll upgrade the check. I'll take the strain for that.
Okay, and oh, okay, that wasn't you. Okay, you rolled before I flipped, so okay, that's not a problem. I'll take that
Phew.
back. Because that's what it says. That's what you said. That's what it says you do.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. You sneak in, not a problem. You are as stealthy as a cat.
Okay. So I find the people, I assume, and
Yeah. Um, yeah. There's no guards on them. Obviously, they're out trying to physically locate this damn open relay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you find them, and they're exactly how I described them.
All right. I just say, listen, there's not much time. Uh, you've got backup here, and we're going to get you out of here. And I, hmm, I try to give them directions on where to go, but that might be really difficult. I might actually need to leave the data pad with the map. I trust myself getting back, but they've been tortured and just beaten up. I don't know if they'll do too well. What do you guys think?
Well, I remember that a couple of them were like unconscious and not capable of moving. Maybe give them a couple stim packs, see if that'll get them on their feet.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, if they need medical attention, I'll actually see if I can drop the field if it's at all possible.
Yeah. Okay. Who are you uh, going to see first?
Whoever is actually up and looks relatively lucid.
Yeah, that would be Ty.
Okay. But they're all in view of each other, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, if we can walk under their own power, they move quite slowly. The other two can't move without assistance. So,
Okay. Well, I guess I'll lead them out of here then, while you guys do your thing.
All right, let's find the ship. R2?
I'm guessing someone wants me to do more intel gathering then?
Yep. Locate this experimental prototype ship we need to steal.
Oh, by the way,
Nope.
one thing that I do want to try to do though is put some disguises on these people. I mean, it's not that they're going to look completely different, but I just want it so that people who are familiar with them, like front on, don't quite recognize them in some shape or form, if that's possible.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, I've got my
And
flashlight camo set, so
and I'm guessing Rogesh does have like a comm link, right, that we can get a hold
yeah,
of him
of
with.
course.
All right, good. I guess I will try to do something to locate said ship. How difficult will that be, D?
What I'm going to say is, Tommy, with the disguises, it's going to be a choose your own difficulty.
Oh, I actually have a flesh tech camo set. It just
All right,
adds
okay.
a formidable disguise onto people.
Okay, okay. Okay. The computer, well, you know where you're at, you know you've got access.
I figured that one would be more like the security section and
Yeah,
not
yeah,
necessarily the computer system of the whole station. That might be a little too much. So I
yeah.
was going to try and get into another terminal and see if I can't find at least where we could go to access the information if the information isn't accessible from just any old terminal.
Definitely not here because you know they are running around like um, blue-arsed flies, basically trying to. Well, they've got a bead on it. It's just trying to get to the damn thing.
Well, I need to know where the experimental ship is being kept.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
at least what the difficulty of the computer check is so that I can find where the
Yeah.
ship is being kept.
I'm going to say 5 purple because this is very highly classified, and I'm going to use that dark side.
Alright, well, I will cyberjack again to reduce that, and then that's less purple, 1 red. I will use the light side point to upgrade, and I think that should be it. Huh.
Nope, you're not getting it from here.
Do I maybe use those advantages to maybe find a location of a terminal where it won't be as difficult to find it? Like one where.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can locate one.
All right. Well, then I'd beat back at Rock and Lee and let them know is like the location of our objective is not located in this terminal. It can be more likely found at this terminal, and then I'll tell them where that terminal is, wherever it is.
Cool. Let's head there.
I'm just going to go grab a drink in a minute, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Well, I'm just near the kitchen anyway, so.
Man, I crafted a bunch of things to boost a bunch of my primary skills that I like to use, and I went out of my way to make something for my medical checks, but not my computer checks. What is wrong with me? I could have got something that added like a success and an advantage. That would have been great.
It might be tougher to make those kind of things.
Oh no, I've made at least 3 of them already, but they were just for different skills, not my computer skills.
Ah.
Okay, I'm back. Right. What are you going to discuss? What were you discussing?
It was just sort of like an out of character type thing. We were just talking about how R2 had made all these other tools that helped him be better at so many other skills, but for some reason He just didn't craft anything to make him better at his computer checks. Got stuff for flying and being able to do medicine, but not for computers, because I guess he just thought he didn't need it.
Was it they say pride cometh before the fall?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, then where's this next terminal located at that we need to get to?
It's going to be in engineering.
Oh, home away from home.
Yeah. So, yeah, you head back down
You know
the
what we
corridor.
forgot to do? Though? I don't know. I know this wasn't a big step in the master plan, but we did kind of forget to lock down the armory for wherever the riot gear might be or something.
I mean,
That's fine.
honestly, it's stormtroopers. It's not like they're going to go and get riot gear. They're just going to shoot. So
Yeah. Okay. I guess you're right. There. I forgot there's stormtroopers, not like other prison type guards who just
Right.
sort of walk around with billy sticks and then go get their riot gear when they need it. All right. Well, then moving on.
Yeah. So, there you are. Yeah. Walking down the corridors, stormtroopers, running at sensible speed. One of them in the front going, okay, two that way. Come on, spread out and find this damn thing. And how the hell is it moving this fast? Okay. Tommy, are you guiding the
yeah,
prisoners?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay. R2, Rock, and Lee. You're heading towards engineering?
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing when you get there?
Finding that terminal and locating that ship.
Yeah, that's basically it. Can anyone fly it? Oh wait, we need to locate the ship, but we also need to shut down the tractor beams.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We can probably do that from here as well, or from where the ship is.
Let's hope so. But I guess finding the ship is probably the first priority. Won't be much reason to shut down the tractor beams if we can't even get it out of here.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I guess access the terminal. What's the check for that?
Okay. Couple of people approach and what are you doing here?
Somebody else lie. I can't lie.
Lee's a terrible liar. So
And where the hell is that and tell me, where the hell is that droid wearing a cape?
Again with the cape.
Oh, you did it now. So Rock's going to cause a distraction, and because I didn't think about lying, figured most of them would all just be too busy trying to track down that signal. So when the guy says, "Why is that droid wearing a cape?" Rock's going to punch him square in the face.
That works, I guess. I'll plug in now and let's do this.
Rock is going to begin beating down the engineers and then sprinting out through the just sort of running around engineering and then making his way out of there just punching engineers. It's not a cape. It's all the while screaming, it's not a cape, it's a cloak. And you people have absolutely no sense of fashion.
Come on, the guy sounds Scottish.
That doesn't preclude him to anything. See, the fact that he's Imperial is what has my oil boiling. After he's taken care of everyone in engineering, he's gonna head back to R2.
So you're actually initiating combat.
Well, yes, but they're engineers, and I am a combat. Well, yes, we could say I'm initiating combat.
Okay, so you're gonna punch this guy. Okay.
Yes. Do you want me to roll a brawl check? Because I mean, it shouldn't be hard. I don't believe that engineers would be trained in any kind of advanced hand-to-hand combat because they're engineers. They may have basic training, but who knows?
Maybe there's a stormtrooper or two down here. Not like they're going to be much of a challenge, but they might be down here.
That's true. They might be down here.
Okay.
Brock will also rip off the restraining bolt just to show, like, he didn't need it in the first place.
Okay. Roll me a force die.
Okay. Here it goes.
Yeah.
More
There are
stormtroopers.
quite a few stormtroopers down here.
Just try to keep the blood off of my wheels. It's really sticky, and I hate trying to clean that out.
No worries. So yeah, Rock's just going, after he punches the engineer, he's going to head barrel straight towards the stormtroopers.
Okay.
He's gonna say to Rock, like, do you need any assistance, or you have this in check?
I'm good. You keep an eye on me. Take care of R2. I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
Yep. So the stormtroopers aren't getting the fist treatment. They're getting the X treatment.
And you have a compartment with the axe in.
Oh no, it's just strapped to my back under the cloak. Under the cloak.
Okay. Oh dear. Yeah. Klaxons are going off.
Well, I imagine they were already going off.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Now there's active conflict in engineering. So
We got Rogue Droid down here. Go next.
Really should have bought that comm scrambler.
Now's a good time to, how they say, empty the Warrens. Let all the just open up let all the prisoners run free.
Oh, are we doing that? Is that going down? Is that what we're doing now?
I think so. And then we can find the ship and get out of here afterwards.
Okay,
Then
and shut down the tractor beams.
Yes.
I suppose I will open up the prison break, Operation Riot.
Okay. Sure to get the golf shot. Okay. Yep, since Rock's creating the distraction, a major one, I am just gonna not do proper combat. We're just.
You want me to make like a melee check or something just to see how?
Yeah, make me a couple of melee checks and.
Okay. Just against the standard difficulty, which is just be average.
Yeah.
Okay. How many would you like me to make?
Well, there's the one for the engineer.
Okay, well, the engineer is going to be Brawl. I'm not, he's not getting
Yeah.
max treatment. So here's the Brawl.
Okay, yeah.
Gone.
Gone. Yes, and let me guess, your kill counter goes up by 1.
I don't know. Is he actually dead? Rock punches for knockout, not for lethal. When he grabs his axe is when he does. So he might not be dead, but he's probably out.
Oh yeah.
It's the stormtroopers who are going to end up dead.
Oh god, yeah, he's gone with a ring threshold of 4 and a soak value of 2.
Excellent. So then you want me to just make one melee check? Or...
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to take 3 strain.
Before you do that melee, these guys are actually going to do a reaction on you. So that's going to be that and that. So that's their reaction on you for so you.
Okay, so their attempt to subdue me.
Yeah.
Well, is that
right down here?
Well, it depends on what. If they're shooting at me, I have defense. It's kind of hard to do this outside of structured combat.
Yeah, they're just trying to pin you down, not.
Okay, if they're just trying to pin me down, then I guess that works. But if we're just going for a more narrative thing, I can flip for unmatched protection that will make me nigh invincible, and then I can just mow them down.
My arms are like a shield of steel.
So yeah, I'll flip for the unmatched protection.
Yep.
And then I'll make the melee check just to see how well I can deal with them. I mean, they succeed in pinning me down for the moment, but nigh unstoppable murder droid. If you want, they can just have me pinned down.
Yeah.
All right, so then...
I can just imagine Rock has a servo just above his waist and spins.
Not really, no. He doesn't operate like most of the droids like that, where they're just able to spin parts of their torso. He enjoys the actual physicality of it.
Like gladiatorial combat.
Yeah. So, okay. So they have me pinned down, but I'm not taking any damage.
Yeah. Okay.
All this was really to.
Okay. Right. Getting into the computer.
Is that going to be a check?
Well, we can definitely get in. It's just now searching for the information.
What do I have to do that?
4 purple. We would give some kind of assistance. He doesn't know much, but he'll tell you not to go there.
Don't go in there.
Okay, I'll take it. I will take a couple more strain, just cause, to reduce the difficulty. Alright, I will flip. Did you flip to upgrade?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
And And can I do that to recover some strain since it's kind of like an encounter?
Yep.
And I use a lot of strain doing
Oh,
this.
yeah, I actually forgot to reset your strain because you cleared it, didn't you?
No, I got it. I've
Okay.
been keeping track of it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I made the check. Did I find the ship or anything?
You found the location for the tractor beam, and it's got to be done manually.
Okay, well, it's got to be done manually. That's always pleasant. What about the ship? This mystical ship. This
Yeah,
was supposed to be the terminal that could find it.
yeah. You found it. It's yeah. You definitely find it. It's in one of the hangar bays. This is about a deck up from engineering. So obviously you've got engineering, and it's right above engineering, and they've got like a lift that will drop it down for maintenance.
All right, well, as soon as I find it, I will transmit the coordinates of the ship and the tractor beam to everyone in the group just in case we get separated.
Okay.
And I guess who's going to deal with the tractor beam because I don't really have thumbs.
Rock is
Murder spree, Rogesh is.
yeah, escorting.
I guess that leaves Lee.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Well, let's do this.
I guess we really did need a 4-man team. Well, I transmitted the coordinates of the tractor beam to you.
Okay, so where's this tractor beam at?
And I'm just deciding who should I go with, if you think. Should I try and find Rogesh? Should I try and go with Brock? Or should I go with Lee? I'll take a quick poll here. Who should I go with? Because I have no idea.
Probably Lee. I can make my ship. After, well, I can just sort of work my way to the ship.
Okay. Hopefully they don't run into any Sith Inquisitors.
If so, it'll be really fun.
You left your sabers behind, remember?
Yeah, I know. I don't need the sabers to deal with the Inquisitors. See, they're fleshy, and I'm not. I have a very large axe.
Some could be cybernetic.
Yes, but they're still the majority squishy. Because they need to be squishy to use their space wizard powers.
Well, part squishy.
The important bits need to be squishy, but yeah.
Well, then I suppose I will take Lee to the tractor beam.
Okay. Yeah, Tommy, you're leading the prisoners out of the security detention area. Yeah. There's obviously the... Sorry?
I was just wondering if he was going to take him to the shuttle or to the secret ship.
I mean, I think that I wouldn't know where the secret ship is in terms.
I just transmitted it.
At the same time, though, that might be really difficult. It might be better for me to go back to the regular ship and then meet you guys at a different point. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was my thoughts on what would be the best course of action, but I didn't want to make that decision for you. I just wanted to know what decision you were going to make.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the regular ship and pass these people off as my crew. And it's not like everyone saw us, so that it could work that it's like, oh, just passing through, leaving. And the ones who aren't human, oh gosh, that's to think about that. I wonder if we can find some spare stormtrooper outfits and put them in it.
Well, your problem is going to be the Gotal because he's got horns on his head.
Right.
You could put him on one of those little hover sleds and throw a blanket over him like you're shuffling a corpse out.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, sounds fine. Because there's going to be another one who won't be able to walk because she's
Right.
what was it? Yeah, because she's been beating the crap out of. Okay. Right. Okay. As Tommy's taking them back. Oh, I read the. You take them back. Not a problem due to everyone, okay, on the search for this, running around
Right.
open comm. Okay, you get stopped a couple of times. What have you got there?
It seems that. Oh gosh, I don't know. I need to think about that for a second.
Contaminated bodies. I don't know.
Well,
Throwing
I
it
was
out.
thinking of that, but at the same time, um, hmm.
Could say the ones in the sled are dead. You're just gonna throw them through an air, eject them out an airlock.
I just feel like if I said something like that, then they would that would just lead to more questions on, how did it happen, what's going on, all that stuff. So I'm just trying to think of something completely innocuous. Hmm.
Actually, I have another idea.
Hmm.
So, while the base is obviously most of the people are searching for this open encrypted comm frequency, you can say that you've taken upon your authority as an Imperial inspector to move these prisoners off base because of their
Oh, that I just there's
their
no
their
there's no
huge Imperial assets.
I just feel that we play the Imperial Inspector angle a lot, and it just seems that especially after so many times the Empire has lost so many important assets to mysterious inspectors, sooner or later the word's going to get out. Stop listening to inspectors that you don't know, especially when there are distractions going on. It just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have it.
So, well, who's asking actually?
Uh, yes, just a couple of stormtroopers.
I mean, I think at this point we should just attack if there's enough chaos that, you know, no one sees this particular altercation, and then we take their armor and go.
Don't you technically outrank them according to your uniform? Just pull rank,
No,
tell them to shut up
we're
and move
from
on.
well, we're from a survey team. They don't have to answer to a survey team person.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were like Lieutenant Captain Compnor Rogesh or something.
No, just a random survey team. Um,
And he then goes, hold on 1 second. Oh, great, we've got a fight down below. Come on, move on.
oh, okay, easy enough.
Okay. The tractor beam. It takes you a little while to get there. Twists and turns, gantries. Um, Lee, give me a hard coordination check. You've got to keep your balance.
Okay, hard coordination check coming up.
What's he bouncing for? Because I'm with him. I might have to be doing something too.
You on wheels, man. You're good.
You're on wheels.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a beam, then the wheels wouldn't help.
Hard coordination. Coordination. What is that? C. Get blue die with that. Hold on a sec. Just checking to see if I get a blue die with coordination too. Maybe I don't.
If you need to hold on to me to stabilize yourself, you can do that too.
You
I'll
gonna
give
give
you
me
that
it?
skill boost.
Okay, you're just very stable, huh?
Yep, that's okay. Yeah, you.
So that's Lee getting through,
Yeah.
jumping over the mouse droids, moving past the stormtroopers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, give me a hard computers check.
Okay.
Sorry, mechanics check. Sorry, mechanics check.
Would you like me to do that one?
Yeah, Lee looks at R2 like, hey, you think you can manually, get this thing, make sure this thing doesn't go off before we leave?
I believe I can. All right.
Okay.
So
All right, I will try to help you with this.
5. That success advantage hard mechanics check. All right. Oh, and you're giving me a boost.
Yep.
Wow! Thank God for that.
That was lucky. Yep. You managed to turn off the power to the tractor beam. No problem.
Okay. And is there anything I can do to make sure that it can't be turned back on to like sabotage it a little?
Yeah, if you want. Let me guess, you're gonna use your welding torch.
I could probably just straight up fusion cutter it.
Yeah.
So I think that'll stop it from ever getting turned back on again.
Yeah. I was gonna say, give me a force point and you can do it, no problem.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Cool.
I guess that means we should head back to the ship then. Or
All right.
to the...
Any
chance you can fly?
Yeah, I can always try. Flying is not my expertise, but hey, I could throw a little something at it.
Yeah. The words, can you fly, Bobby?
All right. Well then, I guess let's go.
Oh, yeah. Rob. Yeah.
Yes.
You get. Is R2 going to send a message to Rob?
That we shut down the tractor beam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be keeping the mission or the entire team up to date on the mission as it unfolds.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So at that point, I would be much more reckless and cut my way through whatever stormtroopers were there, and then make my way towards the ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a problem. Now, when did I have
Who says you should never split the party?
Yeah.
Fools who can't act on their own.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Um, anything you're going to be doing as you make your way towards the rendezvous?
Not die. We're not going to die.
Well, not dying is definitely high on that list. But if I happen across any officers or anyone with bars or pips or whatever, I'm going to make sure to cut them down and then harvest the pips.
You make it sound like you're just, collecting wheat or corn.
You mean code cylinders?
Well, they are reaped, in a sense.
Extreme Farmville.
Oh yeah, this Farmville is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, so that'd kind of be it. If you want me to make a roll or a roll of foresight to see how high up the ladder I find.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me a force.
Because
Double light side.
oh, I hope so. The only light side I rolled was at the very beginning, so maybe just a captain or something low, not worth much.
A lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
If you double blank, that would be a lowly ensign, wouldn't it? Okay. Yep, you're. Yep. Okay, you're on your way.
Cool. So eventually, I'll meet up in the hangar.
Okay. Yeah. R2, as you.
And Lee.
Oh, yeah, and Lee. As you two head your way there, you see on the door a sign in Arabesh, which is Star Wars Basic. It says restricted area, do not enter.
Oh, well, since there's a sign, I guess we really shouldn't.
There's a terminal there.
So do I gotta open up the door? They're not just gonna let me in?
No, I'm not going to let you in.
Alright, well then, slice in the terminal. What's the difficulty?
Even with the multipass?
Oh, multipass will get you most places.
But not the restricted super secret espionage area.
Exactly.
Alright, what's the difficulty on this?
4 purple, 1 red, and 2 black.
Alright, well, if I remember correctly... Oh wait, that's not my computer checks. Let me go check my computer stuff real quick. Codes or decrypt. Bypass security. Alright, so I have 1 bypass security, it seems. So I'll take 1 of those off, I guess.
And I'm gonna flip.
I think you already did.
Sorry?
Oh, yeah, okay. So then, if I use my cyberjack to decrease the difficulty, does that take off a purple or a red?
That will take you off a purple.
Okay. So take that purple off. I can't upgrade because you just upgraded.
You need any help there, little buddy?
I'll take unskilled assistance if you just want to be like, no, not that one. I like that because every boost helps.
Yeah, definitely not the one that has X on it.
Yeah, you see that button? Don't press it.
Okay, you know what? This kind of seems important. There is a triumph there that could help maybe if I tried something else, like mechanics check. Do you guys think that maybe I could do something like if I tried to slice like hotwire it instead of slice my way through it,
You have
and
a
then maybe use
reroll?
I do have a reroll, but I was thinking if maybe I could use the triumph to make my mechanics check easier when I go to try that.
I would say just go with the reroll.
Okay.
I mean, you're throwing enough dice at it. You should be able to. It should come up.
Okay. Boost and that. We'll see. Oh, okay.
Okay. The doors open.
Yeah. And I think with those double triumphs, I'll make it so that when I close it, they can't be opened again unless I want them to.
Okay.
Since it's a 2 triumphs, I added that little caveat at the end when I want it to, instead of just jamming it permanently.
Okay. So, as you enter the bay, the ship is there.
Okay, wonderful. What about Rock?
Yeah, Rock's there.
Oh, he must probably came out of that hallway that's leaking blood. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, you see some red footprints that are trailing him.
All right.
Lee is definitely going to get in the captain's seat. He's going to strap in, turn everything. I guess he'll look at R2 like, should I turn everything on now? Are we ready to leave, or what's going on?
I think we should go. Is Rogesh ready to get out of here?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Maybe you hadn't seen all the sights or anything, but, you know. All right, yeah, I guess everyone load up. Is there anything I need to do to make sure that we get out of this hangar bay without a hitch? Or...
I don't know. Just, can you manually control the stuff that shoots at us so that they won't hit us?
Oh, hey, you know what? That is an idea. Don't hangars usually have, like, laser turrets in here or something?
Yeah. Target them to hit the other people.
Yeah. Well, while you're warming up the ship, I'll go do that. I'll go frickin' turn on the targeting lasers and reprogram them to shoot stormtroopers.
All right, sounds good.
So would that be mechanics, computers, or some sort of mishmash thereof?
Hey, yeah, do a mishmash if you wish, if you want.
I don't know how a mishmash would work, so I'll just roll mechanics. What would the mechanics check be?
Mechanics will be 4 purple and red.
4 purple and red.
Alright, I smacked my mouthpiece.
Okay.
And I'll flip for that.
Oh, okay. And to hell with it, I'll flip too. What? Okay, well, I'll say during my little startup process, maybe... I guess I fried them instead. Now they're broke.
Yeah, they're broke. They shoot. How do they shoot? Non-organic.
Well, I mean, the hangar where our ship is, and the hangar where this ship is, are probably 2 separate hangars.
Yeah, oh yeah,
the
definitely.
One's in this hangar, and you're the only one outside, and you're fine because you're a droid. You're not organic. But I mean, it could be, but I don't know. It's up to Dee how she wants to spin that to spare.
Yeah. How do you want to spin that despair?
I'll just say it's probably broken instead, because this was the mechanics check to try to get it fired up and everything, and instead I pushed it too hard and overloaded it. That makes more sense then. Because if it had been on the computer check, maybe then I did get a little wonky with the programming, but this is more like I shorted it out while trying to, like, force start it. We're like, whoops. All right, well, I turned it on, but it blew up.
What was that? The turret? It was the turrets, I take it.
Yeah, I was just gonna try and try and give Lee some cover fire while he's trying to get the ship up and going. But now I'm just gonna try and book it to the ship.
Well, you think you got it, but but as it would probably power up to take its shot, it will probably just blow up.
All right. Well, I'm going to book it to the ship then and get out of here. We'll get out of here. I'm sure Lee's got the ship going.
Yep, got all powered up. Ready for you to.
Before you do that, I have a thing to read. Okay. The air within the prototype smells of ozone as if electrical work had just been completely shortly before it was sealed. As you approach the cockpit, numerous lights and systems begin to power up. The good news is that its internal sensors seem to respond to your presence and get a good jump start on making the ship ready for takeoff. The bad news is that someone outside will detect this. As you sit down in the cockpit, more klaxons sound. Unauthorized activity aboard prototype. The unnervingly calm voice of the intercom reports. Unauthorized activity detected. Emergency hangar seal in progress.
Please move the ship very quickly.
Yep, let's go!
Okay. As you watch from the viewport, rows of lights turn from yellow to green in the cockpit, and you've slammed the door shut. So, okay, let's get that bit. A voice comes over the comm system over the ship. Get out of that ship immediately.
No.
Yeah, Lee's not paying it any attention. He'll look at R2 like, if you want to track that, or maybe distract him. But I'm going to be booking it.
No, I'm just probably going to just turn the comm off, if anything.
Okay.
So while that happens, one thing I wanted to add is, as soon as that ship exits, Ragesh wants to get on the comms and say, "In pursuit, we are pursuing blah blah blah, blah ship," as my little alibi to get out of there.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Immediately, R2 is going to start scanning the ship for any tracer equipment or any repairs or programming issues, if need be, that might need to be taken care of. Because I want to make sure we don't, blow up when we try to jump into hyperspace, or, they track us once we come out of hyperspace.
Okay. The glimmering opening that leads to the vast void beyond the station begins to slowly shrink as the massive emergency blast doors begin to slide closed. Okay. Time is of the essence now. Okay. The blast doors will close in 6 rounds. The ship's warm-up procedure will complete in 3 rounds.
Anything we can do to speed that up? Oh, I thought that was part of piloting jets or something.
Okay. Okay. I need a 3 purple, 1 red piloting check. Space check.
I will.
R2, can you help me with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him co-pilot that. Is that something I can do on this? And that difficulty is a hard, I believe.
Average.
Average. Wow, it's even easier.
Um,
Well, if I can, there it is.
What was the original check? You said it was?
It's 3 purple, 1 red. I'm going to add 2 setbacks to the threat due to the threat.
Alright.
And you drop the red. Yeah, you lose the red. And add 2 setback.
So it should be what, 4 purple now? You said 3 red, 1 purple. Okay, yeah. Alright. So
What did I say?
you said 3 purple and 1 red.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is Lee's attempt to try to get the ship moving. Oh! Wow.
You think you've got it?
Come on, baby, don't let me down. I know. It's.
You think you've got it, and it just goes.
Oh man, we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, I get what, two more tries with this.
Yeah.
We need Aiden.
R2, you said something?
Just that we need Aiden.
Lee, roll me a force die.
We need a pallet.
Oh, actually, forget the force die.
Okay.
Roll me a hard leadership.
Oh wow. Okay. Do I know what this is for? Hard leadership.
You will if you get it.
Okay. Well, his leadership is terrible.
Well, hold on.
Can what's it called assist me in this leadership?
Well, yes, Rock can assist you, but not really, because the leadership check is quite odd.
What I'm thinking of is memory.
Memory.
Yeah.
So then that wouldn't
Big
be
red.
leadership.
Big red.
If it's memory, then what would it be?
It would be perception, or it would probably be perception for him to try to recall something.
Okay.
Or vigilant.
Actually, maybe vigilance.
Not sure. Vigilance doesn't sound right for a recall like that.
He was very vigilant and he remembered because he was paying attention. Just go with it.
Just go with it.
Just go with it. I got like 45 minutes.
Okay, it's a hard what? Hard vigilance check is what you said?
Yep.
Okay, well, vigilance is much better. Aha.
Okay. Go to the journal tab.
Journal tab.
Journal tab? Where's the journal tab?
It's the.
It's in Roll 20. It's the newspaper
Yeah.
icon.
Can Dora help? Can she help fly?
She can help with her. Get ready to fly.
Okay. I'm not able to read it, so what does the card do?
Okay, let me get up the.
Let's see if I can say this. Dara takes control of the PC starship and upgrade for piloting for the piloting space planetary. Is that upgrade to piloting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
so Dara can help upgrade your piloting skill.
Okay, excellent.
And maybe you could also use a destiny point to boost after that as well.
All right. I just didn't want to use the last one.
I mean, this is kind of the...
All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
This can't be happening.
Okay. Derek is
Oh, wait a minute. There was also R2 co-piloting, so hold on. Let's... Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's the last time right here, guys.
Tommy. Okay, I'm doing a out of GM question from one person to another. Would I be able to make a roll on behalf of Dara to coax this thing?
Well, what's the? I'm not familiar with Dara's cards, so.
Right. The active one is Get Ready to Fly. Takes control of the PC starship and upgrades piloting for the piloting space or planetary.
So is that what you guys have been doing for these roles? I think I'm confused.
We only did it for the last roll.
Okay.
What I was suggesting is that I actually make a roll for Dara herself.
Well,
physically.
no, that's the whole point of the card is that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not there. Well, I'm not there.
Well, what I mean is that the only roles that are really happening. I mean, the whole point that we made those cards was so that GM-PCs didn't actually make rolls. It was always the PCs who were making the rolls that the
Right.
GM-PCs through the cards
Cool.
were able to help.
Is 2 yellow and a green likely to be more beneficial than just like a yellow and 3 green? Because if that's the case, then maybe if R2 tried to do the piloting, then it might help more against those 4 things. But I don't know if more dice is better or higher dice.
To be honest,
is better.
I think that's also one of those questions where we shouldn't be using too much of that as a consideration, just because it really should fit in the RP of what your characters would do more. Do you know what I mean?
If R2 was kind of a slightly better pilot statistically, then maybe he would try. But I don't know. Lead
Plus,
does have more dice. Or
plus it would take you a little
Is there
bit.
any way that you can, if lose, saying, hey, I'm having problems here, is there any way that you can disable the force field if I don't get it out this time?
Well, actually, hold on. Let me
It's
see.
not a force field,
something
it's blast doors that are closing.
here. Yeah.
Well, open up the blast doors. Open the blast doors. Close the blast doors.
Oh man, okay. Can R2 get out of the ship, run over to where the blast door mechanism is, and try to stop it?
This is the actual final turn before the doors will close on you.
Okay, well then can I open them back up if that's the problem?
Hold on. I want to try, because I see fire, I'm looking through the things that people can do on ships, and fire discipline is one of them. And so Rock has fairly good leadership, and so I might be able to give Lee some boosts through that, and then he uses the upgrades with Dara's card, because it seemed like the setbacks were what's really, really hammering him right now. So we could try that, and if we can at least get the ship on, then we have access to its weapons loadout, which might be able to open the blast door.
Sounds good. We could try that.
So the fire discipline check is a hard leadership or discipline check. And then if I succeed, the next crew member who fires. Never mind. That's for shooting.
Oh.
All right.
All right, so y'all ready for me to make this check then?
If you fail, I'll go figure out how to open up the blast door.
Well, it's 3 times always a charm. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're gonna see him rub the panel. He's giving a
Do
nice
you
little rub.
have? Oh well.
But what, you said, do I have what?
No, I was just hoping if you had like Touch of Fate or something like that.
No. He doesn't.
All right, R2 is now.
Weren't you supposed to have 2 upgrades, not the 1? Like 2 from Dara's card?
No, the 2 came from him using a Destiny flip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it went like that. R2 is now vacating the ship, and he's going to go open up the blast doors. He's going to attempt to reopen them.
And he's like, I don't know what's happening. It's yeah. I mean, I wasn't trained on this one right here. It's
It's all new ship.
R2 will just be screeching out in binary. Keep trying.
Did I say you added the setback?
Say what?
Did I say to Lee? Did I say to Leslie to actually add the setback?
Yeah, what were the setbacks from? Like, as you said, like there's a certain number of turns for the ship's warm-up procedure.
Yeah.
There was a check, like that's why it's a daunting check. But can you reread and see if there are actually setbacks on it?
No, I didn't say anything about setbacks on that check.
So Leslie, what were the setbacks for on your end?
I was told to put 2 setbacks on there because of it being a new ship or something like that. So that's the only reason I put setbacks on there. I mean, we can still roll with it. I mean, we just got to get the door open.
It's definitely more dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, failure is good.
Okay.
All right. Well, R2 will go try and open up the blast doors while he tries again on the starting the ship up.
So Leslie, you added it yourself without, this being
No, he had mentioned that you had said that to him.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I.
Yeah, you gave me a roll of 3 purple and 1 red, and then you added 2 more setback dice. Just because of the not being familiar and all that good stuff.
Oh, right.
It's okay.
What I'm gonna say. Okay. What I should have said was with each roll, with it, if you fail a roll, you're starting to, get to know the ship, know the layout. So if you want to re-roll the second and third,
reducing... Well, I mean, if you just drop the 1 setback off of each one, I don't think it would still make a difference. There would still be no successes.
Yeah, only 1 would have passed with no setbacks. Yeah, I would have, and I think that's the 3rd one. So I mean,
I don't think it would have. It might have.
Because what's it? You got 1, 2 failures there.
Yeah, but I mean, is there any way that R2 could get the blast doors open?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try that.
Yeah, and then while he's doing that, I will maybe this turn I'm more familiar with everything, and I can remove maybe 1 or 2 setbacks.
Yeah.
All right, so I will go try opening up the blast doors. Is that going to be mechanical or computer check?
That will be a computer check.
4, 2, slicing, difficulty?
I'm going to say it's going to be 3 purple.
Okay.
And then you're probably going to need to make an immediate coordination check. Since or not, because the shield would still be in place, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And if I'm worried about vacuums, I can just maglock. But
Yeah.
just because I'm going to go a little overkill on this, I'm going to also take 2 more strain to reduce the difficulty. Because, man, I don't need to mess this up.
Peace of mind. No need to remove shoes, liquids,
Okay, there we go.
Your laptop stays right in its case. Efficient.
So the blast doors are now opening back up. I guess this would be Lee's time to try and start the ship again.
Can I get a boost from that advantage because I get a second chance to
Yeah, you'll get a boost from that, and
inspiring hope.
Yes.
Don't forget, you've still got Dara there.
Yeah, I got.
And she'll say, right,
All
I'm
right.
going to teach you how to fly after this.
Yes, I'm gonna have to.
I don't think starships have a clutch, but...
You're flooding the engine.
Is that what I'm doing, Rock? I'm gonna try it.
Maybe he can use that triumph to upgrade his next ship.
Yep.
One more round. Do I need to do anything to maintain these blast doors, or what?
Roll me a force die.
Well, I'm going to do terrible on this.
You never know.
Statistically speaking, there are more dark side pips than light side pips. But on the light side of things, there are more double pips than any of them.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be interesting if they actually left one blank?
Nah.
Just a thought. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to
stay there and maintain.
Just for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so for the triumph, we're gonna say that it's getting easier because of all the times that he's trying, he's learning something new. He's learning, hey, this didn't work. This, hitting that X didn't work. Hitting the square didn't work that time. Hitting the triangle didn't work. So
yeah, and Dara's going, look, see that one? Don't press it.
I got you, D. I got you. So we're gonna say it reduces the difficulty. All right,
yeah.
Rock, you got anything you want to add? You want to plug in and see if you can help me with this? Because I am really struggling. I'm really nervous. I'm just having all these issues right now.
Yeah, have you left the parking brake on?
So yeah, I'm able to take off, get it started, but I have a whole bunch of threat. I can just take that as strain because I'm just overly stressed.
Rock will wait at the cargo bay, like the cargo opening ramp, to grab R2 as soon as he's within arm's reach.
Yeah, I'll like jet booster up into there if I need to. And Rock can just snatch me out of the air.
Yep. And then we'll let Ragesh know we're away with the boat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Tommy. If you've got any strain, if you've got any strain, remove your strain if you've got any.
Okay. My token's not on this page, though.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be anyway. That's fine. I mean, it's not going to make much difference. I didn't have too much strain.
Right. I'm just going to move you back to that one. Okay.
Okie doke.
Okay, cool.
R2, can you plot us an astrogation?
Oh, right. We have to astrogate out of here.
Right. Because my driving.
Did I already use my computer reroll for this game? I did, didn't I?
Yep.
That was computer, not mechanics.
Because that computer reroll is also my astrogation reroll.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Rock will be giving you unskilled assistance.
All right. All these laymen and their opinions, thinking I know what they're talking about. Oh wait, that time you actually had a point. Okay, so what's the difficulty for this? Hard, average, daunting.
Average.
Okay.
You know, Navi computer's a Navi computer. Is another computer.
All right, there we go. And I will try and do whatever I have to make this go by quickly.
Okay, so yeah, I think moving everyone over to there is not a good idea. Okay.
Oh God, TIE fighters now?
Okay. Where am I? Okay. Okay. There's a strange. Where are we? Okay. The blast doors are looming back towards you as you spiral out of the hangar bay into the void of space. There is a strange crackling sound as you clear the particle shield, accompanied by a shuddering sensation and much stronger ozone smell. It might be your imagination, but you think you hear the squeal of metal on metal as the prototype clears the bay and breaks free of the hammer, hopefully for good. The moment the ship is clear, you transmit the prearranged signal to alert the Alliance on to your departure.
All right, so at this point, Ragesh is going to get on the comms, and actually, I'm going to start firing at the prototype, but clearly in a way that I'm missing, but trying to make it look like I'm trying to hit and identify. You know, this is survey vessel Emperor's Vision attempting to lend assistance in the capture of this prototype or of this vessel. Blah blah blah. So I want to act. I want to basically see if I can get a sneak attack on some of the TIE fighters once they get close, as they think that I'm helping. But if there's a roll that I need, a deception roll, let me know.
I don't think there would be a deception roll because obviously, you know, you're chasing it down and, you know, you're trying to fire at it. Actually, but I will say, make me piloting rolls, the pair of you, for attempt to lock on and then fire away.
Well, if this is going to be combat, then we need to roll initiative.
Yeah, okay. So this would be between.
So the PCs would roll first, and then we're going to roll for them.
Yeah, so then it would be. Hold on, I've got a cat wanting to move across my keyboard. Right. Yeah, so it would be between the Emperor's Vision and you guys in the prototype.
Well, it's not. Wait, what do you mean by between us?
It's not based. It's not based by ship. It's based by individual character, and then each character can act during the combat.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Remind me what initiative is again?
In this situation, well, I guess it really depends on how visible those enemy ships were, because it would be vigilance if they just showed up, or if we're actually heading straight important. Actually, vigilance probably makes more sense in this case. It's cooler vigilance, but vigilance is the standard. It's cool when it's usually negotiations that then break down. Which actually means I need to re-roll mine because that's the wrong one. 1 second.
Why do I pick ones with space combat?
Ugh. All right, then D, if you want to roll for, is each TIE fighter will be acting independently. So if you want to roll,
Right.
if you want to roll for them.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if they are.
Yeah, give me a sec. With the station rapidly shrinking behind you, it seems you may make it out of this mess with your hides intact after all. The Navi computer calculations are almost complete. Well, they are complete. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. Before the final computation finishes, the proximity sensors also go off, warning you of approaching ships. A dozen TIE signatures emerge from a nebula nearby and accelerate towards you at top speed. So, right.
Alright, so a while back I went and made myself a little notepad of likely ship actions, but I don't remember what all of them are, so I know I can angle deflector shields, school
They're
missiles, and all
listed.
other kinds of crap.
They're listed on the Sunflare page. Has piloting maneuvers and crew actions that we can do, as well as easy ship-to-ship combat. They're the bottom the three most bottom tables are what you'd want to look at. And then D, if you want to roll for
Yeah, I'm
fighter
just
groups.
about to do vigilance as well. Perfect. Sorry, I just had to check.
All right.
I don't see the sun flare. It's on the agent dossier, right?
Yep. You may have to click the tab to move things down.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Wait,
right
what are we
before
doing with the
these
Sunflare?
lists. No. It's
not
just
the
where the
Sunflare,
list
It's
is.
the shipboard actions that
Oh,
crew
okay. I was
members
like,
can
what?
take.
I just wanted to be able to read what my actual actions would do.
Oh,
I'll be able
awesome.
to.
Those were pretty bad rolls.
Yeah, they can't shoot.
Yes.
So, D, I just want to make sure though. So, are those rivals or minions?
They are minions.
Well,
Good.
like, so if they're minions, is it one group of minions, or is it 4 groups of minions?
It's 4 groups of minions.
Got it. Okay, but then how many?
There's
how many
3.
actual?
There's 12 in total, but I put them in groups of 3.
Okay, so remember though, with they should have some yellows there because unless they don't have the vigilance skill, is that what?
That's correct. They don't have the vigilance skills.
Got it. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. All right, so I have the initiative. Let me paste it in here.
It's a shame you can't actually copy the text from. Oh, yeah.
But I did. So it's all right. It's that way in the dossier.
No,
So,
it's me. What I should have done was I forgot to go into here to. Oops. It's okay. I was trying to get the stats for the weapons in case you actually had to shoot your way out of the hangar.
Oh, okay. But since we're out, so it starts with a PC slot.
I mean, if we want, we don't really have to fight them. We could just try and hyper jump out of here.
Yeah, we could.
Right.
Can we outrun them?
That would be the astrogation to then. That would be the jumping. But I think that would need to be an astrogation check.
Right. Probably take a turn.
The astrogation check was already made
Oh, cool.
before,
Oh,
so it's
it was?
pilot. So it would be a piloting check.
Oh, do you want me to co-pilot first, so then it's easier on whoever's going to pilot?
Yeah, so it's easy on Lee here. He thinks he has the hang of it, though, but, you know.
So average for piloting.
All right. So it'll.
What's the
Down.
difficulty?
It'll
Yeah,
downgrade it, but I don't think it reduces the difficulty.
No, it doesn't reduce, but it downgrades it. But that's the thing. What's the difficulty for? Well, so the co-piloting check would be R2's turn. Then it would be an NPC, and then it would be Lee.
Okay.
All right. So, what would the Daryl? What would the difficulty be to jump, or can you? Give me a second.
It would be a piloting check, which would be 3 an average. No, sorry, just a hard piloting check to get out of the system.
Okay, I will do that on my turn. You got 2.
So, well, no, it's just going to be one NPC before the PCs go. So one of the tie groups will get to act.
Okay, so has a PC gone?
Yes, R2
Yes,
is
wait.
the first slot.
Sorry, I
So then
didn't realize
it's-
PC had already gone. Right, okay.
It's all right.
Okay. I'm not doing distance, so yeah. Okay, so basically, these guys are. Okay, he's coming in. So now it is a PC turn.
Okay, we're going to make that piloting check to see if we can get up out of here. Alright, so, you know, he thinks he has the trick now. He knows which buttons not to hit.
Okay, I'm going to actually upgrade that one for you.
But because of my co-piloting check, it downgrades it, right?
Yes. The co-piloting check will downgrade it.
Alright, so it will still just be what it is. Alright, excellent.
So it's a free light side point.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Booyah!
Alright. So it looks like the shellcracker hits hyperspace.
Yeah, as you accelerate
Nothing to it.
As you accelerate into hyperspace, out jumps what you think are the profile of X-Wing's Nightmare Squadron has just emerged from hyperspace.
Sweet. Nice of them to show up after we've done all the hard work.
Yeah, and they'll probably take all the credit too.
I doubt it very much. Okay. That basically wraps it up, guys.
Yeah, it's good. I need to be heading out in probably about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Job,
let's knock out XP and everything too,
Okay.
or any of the wrap up or whatever we need to do.
Yeah. Okay. 15 XP for completing. Okay. Fire away, guys.
Well,
Let's see. We saved the rebels
Right.
that were captured, even though that wasn't really part of the mission.
Okay. It's important. So,
We got the ship.
you got the
We
ship. Yeah,
got the
definitely.
ship. We got the ship
Yeah.
without
two
destroying it.
For, 2 for the ship.
+1 for a great idea with the pig rat.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I did like the pig rat.
Yeah. Recovering the ship intact, yes. What would you say with the prisoners? One is definitely force sensitive, so
Oh yeah, picking up a force sensitive prisoner. So
yeah.
maybe there's the bonus for rescuing the prisoners.
Yeah. I'd say 2 for that, since one is force sensitive.
So that puts us
Okay.
at 20.
I don't know. Nothing else that I can think of that would be.
20's not a bad haul.
No, definitely not.
That's not bad at all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. MVP.
I'm going to put in R2.
Yeah, same with me.
I mean, I could vote for myself, but I don't think I need to. But I did like Rokesh and his super sneaking plan in getting all the prisoners out, like basically single-handedly. That was great. So I will throw out Rogesh. Just for a good, I'm sure, honorable mention.
Alright, so looks like R2 gets MVP.
Okay. Yep, R2 gets MVP. And Merp.
Definitely Rogesh. Yeah. He swabbed his way through a lot of that.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for jamming, dude.
Hey, not a problem. Still trying to get my feet wet and get my head around this GMing.
Wasn't too bad for what first
Second
run?
time.
Second time?
Second time. Oh, and duty.
Oh, yeah.
What can we say?
Duty and Rock's obligation as well.
Yeah.
We didn't get intelligence on, or just R2. I can say his intelligence. We got intelligence on like Imperial location here, the prototype, prisoners. I got a bunch of files that maybe we picked up from me slicing into their security systems.
Yeah, definitely the map as well for the entire base. Well, station, I should say.
I did leave a back door there. There is technically a back door still active until they find it.
If they find it.
If they find it.
They will probably find it.
In a few weeks, maybe, and there's no guarantee there's even a skilled technician.
Yeah, and will they still find that pig rat?
Oh, yeah, poor pig rat. There should be some conflict for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, how many are you gonna give me?
I'm I'm not entirely sure.
You sacrificed your friend. Oh,
Yeah, you sacrificed your friend, your companion, and yeah, as you're resting at night, you reflect, and it gives you the look as if to say, "Don't leave
Why?
me here. Why me? Don't leave me here. I want to be with you."
you have nightmares of Darth Vader choking it, force choking
Yeah,
it.
So how
you're
many
you're
did
my
you give
you're
me?
my daddy. Um, this is a really big thing. You left.
It's 25.
I'd say D6.
Okay.
Mm, I'm definitely gonna take I from
He's got more pig rats back home.
A
Yeah.
D6 and you roll a
Yeah.
D10.
I mean, that's kind of the reason why he brings the pig rat. So that's a good distraction.
I'm gonna add 4 to that roll.
That's a lot of conflict. I mean,
Well,
it's not like
also, I mean, in a way, it can be justified because the pig rats aren't just pig rats to him, like to everyone else. I mean, they're
that's
living,
true.
breathing creatures that he's able to communicate to.
Yeah.
It's like Doctor Doolittle, saying, "Go die for me."
That's great. Lee is now Dr. Doolittle.
I mean, maybe not 4, but you know,
I'm fine. Whatever the number is. What's the number going to be?
I did say roll D6 and you rolled a D10.
Well, I thought you said 6, so that's why I rolled a d10. So that would have been minus, what, 5? What? Yeah, minus 5. So if you say 4, it'd be minus 9. Oh, okay, my bad.
Size.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, 5. Perfect.
Alright. So then I will roll the d10 then.
I'm just trying to figure out where you got a D10 from a D6.
Well, for morality, you roll a d10 and then subtract your conflict, and that determines if you go up or
Yeah.
down.
So it would go up, but just because he really didn't do anything, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Because it would actually go up by 4. So I'm just going to leave it as it is.
And I'm going to say 2,000 credits.
sounds good.
That's including hazard pay.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks again. I have to get going, so I'm going to cut this recording. But I'll see you guys next week.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.